EF Editor is a tool for configuring EF digital humans and their local knowledge bases. First, open the website in your browser, editor.eteron.com. The editor can also be launched as an app. This provides a cleaner and more compact interface layout. By default, sign in with the email address and password used when you registered your account. After signing in successfully, select the entry on the left to open the character configuration page. If this is your first time using the editor, we recommend setting up the system language first. By changing the locale, you can adjust the default interface language. For the EF digital human, you can choose any language that best fits your use case. Here, we will select English. Spoken languages support multiple selections. This setting determines which languages the system can support in conversation. For this demonstration, we will choose English and Japanese. As the name suggests, the buttons in the upper right corner are used to sign out of the system and save your edits. To create a new character, simply click the Add New Character button. The character configuration dialog will then appear. Each character needs a matching appearance. Click the Appearance button. Here, we will use our adorable panda as an example. The system actually supports selecting multiple avatars. If you do so, all of them will share the same knowledge base. In most cases, selecting a single appearance is sufficient. Next, give the character a name, then select English as her native language. Finally, choose an appropriate voice for her. The system includes preset voices. Once selected, you can preview the voice. This voice sounds good to me, so just click Confirm. If you like, you can also add a description for the character. Finally, click Create, and the character will be created successfully. If you want to modify an existing character, simply use the menu in the upper right corner of the character card. After the character is created, click the avatar to enter the queue and editing page. There, you can customize the local knowledge base for the character. The left side of the interface is the function panel. It includes the current character's appearance. And at the top, it displays your account balance. Generating a local knowledge base uses computing resources, so a small fee is charged. Most importantly, below that is the language section. Here, you can select and edit the multilingual knowledge bases available to the character. For this example, we will again choose English and Japanese. You can then switch between languages through the language panel. Adding local queue and entries is very simple. First, select a language. Then click the Add button in the upper right corner. Next, enter the text in the question and answer fields. In fact, you can enter multiple questions and answers here. We will explain this in more detail in the advanced editing tips later. After confirming that the content is correct, click Save. Each time you switch languages, the corresponding local knowledge base will switch accordingly. In addition, if you want to customize the Elm prompt for the character, you can click the Prompt Edit button in the function panel. This will open the Elm prompt editing interface. After editing an appropriate prompt for the character, click Save. Once all edits are complete, click the Done button to finish editing this character. If you want the character's responses to include images or videos, you can add them here using the rich media templates. Using a single image as an example, click it to enter the image editing interface. Images can be added by clicking Add New Media. Editing the other rich media templates works in a similar way. Feel free to explore them. Finally, a note about computing resource charges. Generating each queue and entry consumes a certain amount of computing resources. These resources are mainly used for speech generation and knowledge-based training. For example, if you want to generate a response audio clip immediately, the system will display the required computing cost for confirmation. Once the audio is generated, it can be previewed right away. In general, the cost is quite low. However, changing the voice for an entire existing knowledge base at once will consume more computing resources. All computing charges can be viewed in the Balance toolbar. There, you can check all computing usage records. If your balance is insufficient, you need to log into fashion.e2ron.com and click Recharge on the user information page. You will then be redirected to the top-up page. Finally, scan the code to top up the amount you need. Thank you for following our official channel, and stay tuned for more updates.